Hello, you are not here to play small, and neither are the women you're here to serve. Hi, I'm Laura V, host of the Awakened Women Rising, and I've put out a few videos now. And this one, I just want to talk about what this is, from my own kind of experience and the backstory behind it. I'm actually going to start a little bit with the story because it's what led to that statement. Um, I talked to the lady who's a human design expert. We were talking about sovereignty and integrity, and I was like, yeah. And then the next day, I was like, this is it. And I I put my ideas into Claude or ChatGPT just to kind of sort out what's going on in my head sometimes. And what came out was, you're not made to feel this small. I was like, oh, yeah. And then I remembered my very first introduction to human design with Karen Curry Parker was an integrity workshop that she held in 2020. And she actually read my chart on that call. I was so excited. And the thing she said to me is like, you're not here to play small. I'm like, oh, oh no. And so when I shared that with Claude, it came back to me. You are not here to play small, and neither are the women you are here to serve. I was like, oh no. Oh no. But yeah, it's true. I had just read something. Somebody said, a lot of souls have crossed over. But those of us who are left, we came here at this time to build this new reality, to get the party started, basically. And the only way I can see to be doing this effectively is to be in alignment, to be in my spiritual power, the rise of the divine feminine. I'm 100% clear on that. This is the time of the rise of the divine feminine. I've known that for about, yeah, 4 to 6 years, somewhere in there. It's true. I 100% believe that with all my heart, that this is our time. This is our time to rise. And we cannot do it in isolation. We have to do it in community. And that's why I'm so excited to be doing this, to have this Sacred Women Rising community. We're here to serve. We're here to serve others. We're here to serve the world. For some of us, it will be a spiritual business. For others of us, it could be something different. And our alignment is just felt and seen by others. And that's what you came here to do. It can look different for every one of us. But here's the thing. There is there is a knowing to it. Like, when you're in alignment and when you start to move in this, there comes a point where something clicks and you know. And that's what happened for me because I had had this huge healing back in 2023. It was big because I've been through some stuff, really intense abuse in childhood, and it was destroying my life. Like, I just couldn't function. It was bad. And I found a healer who helped me heal this stuff, and it just lightened me and unburdened me, and I could connect with my guides and my higher self. And I was so grateful and so inspired. And I felt so connected to my guides, and with their guidance, I launched a program, and then I launched 28 days of invocation practice and pulled in a group of women, and I just watched them transform right in front of me. I'm thinking, all we're doing is practicing an invocation. What is this? Because in a month, I looked, I compared still shots from our calls from 4 weeks apart, and they were lighter, they were brighter. And very soon after that, they were channeling and all this stuff. I'm like, what is this? but it was the beginning. And that ran its course by the end of the year. And then the next year, I was felt led to host a summit, and it did not go as I had hoped. And I felt really defeated. And I just struggled. And I knew I was in protection mode. I tried launching a few things and they didn't feel quite right, but they were the best that I could do in the time. And then I joined a group to help me get a school community started. And then I had this beautiful one on one conversation with an amazing woman, and it just lit this up. And here we are. And I'm an emotional generator, so I have to move through my wave. And it's been a few days, and it's still alive in me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is it. I just feel so much joy and expansion. And I'm like, this is it. And so I'm just excited. I'm excited to bring other women in who have charts similar to mine. I have no idea what was in the chart that made her say that. I mean, maybe it was my right angle cross of penetration. I don't know. But I know there are others of us who are called to serve in a bigger way. We're not here to play small. We're not here, you were not made to feel this small. That really spoke to me because those of us who experienced childhood abuse, we were gaslit. We were made to feel small. As a matter of fact, I shared this with my friend who's a therapist. She said, "Laura, you made yourself small to keep yourself safe." I was like, "Oh yeah." And then I thought about it. I'm like, "Wait a minute. I know how to fix that." Not that we're fixing anything. I realized, oh, this is a wounded part. I know how to work with wounded parts in a really beautiful way that lightens and brightens you. And it helps you feel safer in your body and more open so that you don't feel so small anymore. I still have parts in me who feel small, but I know they're loved and they're safe and they're protected, and they know that. And that allows me to do this. And that's what's so exciting about this. So, if you resonate with any of this, I really invite you to join my Awakened Women Rising community. It's an email list where you'll get a weekly email, and there's one free monthly call a month where we get together and explore this. And they're called connection calls. And we're going to connect in body and mind and spirit and connect with each other. And it's going to be gorgeous. So I'm really excited to do this, and I'm excited to watch this grow. So if this resonates with you, I invite you to click on the link in the comments and the description box, whichever where you go, to join the list. All right. Bye.